if y'all ain't know, and I'm sure a lot of you, because most of my fan base or anybody that watches my streams and in my content, because this is definitely going on YouTube, most of y'all don't watch Dragon Ball Z, so I can't expect y'all to really understand or like sympathize or whatever. But I don't even want to say unfortunately, but Akira Toriyama passed away. You seen it? Okay. Like, yeah. He passed away, 68, which is a full life. Obviously there's so much more to live, I guess, you know, but he did everything I'm sure he wanted to. It's weird because, like, I'm not one of those people that just cry at things, because when I cry, it's ugly. I would never cry on stream. I would literally get off stream, because my cry is not like it's not a cute, passable one. You know, I'd be hyperventilating and stuff. And when I heard the news, it hit, but it didn't really sink in. So I started listening to my playlist. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really crushed right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna downplay the fact that even though he was only human and it is, you know, just anime, just manga, whatever, this man single-handedly influenced a lot. I didn't get it from the news. Who watched the news? I get it from the news. I got it from I got on no, one of my friends. They texted it to the group chat. Yeah, I saw it in the group chat. Then I went on my social media to make sure, and it's pretty much everywhere. And like, it's crazy. Like, I'm getting chills because, like, it's just like I know it's not a loss, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, like, this is life, this is what happens, you know? But it's so, like, left field, like, random, like, it just came out of nowhere. And I know it didn't happen to just me, or, like, it just, like, this is something that's personal or whatever, but it hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dragon Ball Z was the first anime I watched on, well, I guess, yeah, on purpose. Like, I knew Bakugan growing up. I knew Pokemon, obviously. I used to hear a lot about Digimon and all this other stuff. I didn't even know what anime was till Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch Avatar. I didn't know what anime was until Dragon Ball Z, though. They all have the same art style. Well, not the same art style, but similar to Japanese art style. But I didn't know what anime was till Dragon Ball Z. I stumbled across Dragon Ball Z. I was in like 5th grade, and my friend was showing me, he brought to school a video game case, like probably like 360 or maybe just Xbox, I'm not sure. And here, let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I don't even remember what the game was. I know it's not it wasn't Dragon Ball Z. Because when he showed it to me again, I was like, yeah, I don't know what this is. But I thought I had seen the title on demand. If y'all remember what demand is on cable, you know what I'm saying? I got on demand, and I went on Toonami, and I found Dragon Ball Z. And I watched the first 4 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. And there were no more episodes, so I had to go to the library. And that's back when YouTube would let you watch anime on YouTube full length. And from then on, I was in it, drawing Dragon Ball Z, listening to Dragon Ball Z. I went and watched Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. Super stuff came out in like 6th grade. Like Battle of the Gods came out 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? For me, obviously. Like, it's so much of my life that has been intertwined with Dragon Ball Z. I have Dragon Ball Z clothing, you know, playlists dedicated to Dragon Ball Z. I used to have manga from Dragon Ball Z. Like, and it's the fact that, like, his work will live on forever, but it's just, it's a hit. You know, like it's just crazy. It's like truly crazy, and it's just wild. Like it's rest in power. I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just got on. I didn't really prepare anything because I was like, I can't really, and it's really hard for me because I usually know what to say and how to say it, but this is one of those things where you're just like, you know, for me, um, I wrote a letter to Akira Toriyama in 8th grade. In fact, do I still have it? I think I might still have it. I wrote this. Hold on. I don't know if it'll tell me. Give me 1 second. Oh, it probably will update now. It'll probably update now, but I wrote this in 8th grade. Okay, never mind. I wrote the date. That's what letters are for. All right. Um January 5th, 2018. 2018, bro. Dear Mr. Akira Toriyama, I am a nerd and I love and adore your manga series and franchise Dragon Ball. This is terribly written. I want to go ahead and start there. Like my I could have swore that I had good grammar, and I think I was trying to be different in the way that I was writing some of this, but it's not good. It's not. I'm looking at it right now. I'm just briefly, and I can tell that the way I would write it today is so much better. So excuse me for that, but I'm gonna read it anyways. January 5th, 2018. Dear Mr. Akira Toriyama, I am a nerd and I love and adore your manga series and franchise Dragon Ball. It made a huge impact on me and my family's lives. It got me into other anime, and when it came back in 2015 as Dragon Ball Super, I was so happy and psyched. I can still recall the times Goku fought the original Z Fighters. Let me formally introduce myself. My name is Matthew. I'm 14 and I go to Fossil Hill Middle School in Fort Worth, Texas. In my class, we are writing a letter to the author of the book we choose. Lucky me. Of the book we chose. I'm sorry. Lucky me. I love anime character. No. I love anime. Characters like Naruto Uzumaki and your character, Goku, taught me to never give up and follow my dreams. Thank you for that. Sir, I have been inspired by your work, so much that I have decided to major in audio and visual technology in college. As a kid, I loved to draw and make comics with my friends, and after seeing the anime and reading the manga, I have started to make my own manga. Again, thank you for your dedication to your talents and inspiring others, just like me, Mr. Toriyama. I also have some questions. First, do you ever find yourself trying to go Super Saiyan or doing the Kamehameha wave? Or who's your favorite character from anything you've made? I also have some fan favorite questions for you, like how did you come up with the Saiyan Saga storyline? Or do you like the anime better, I guess, than the manga? I like the fight between Nappa, Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, and Gohan. Are you planning to play off of the non-canon series of Dragon Ball GT after the Buu Saga? Will Vegeta get Ultra Instinct 2? And what other successful manga series have you made? But those are just a couple I can think of off the top of my head. But I hope you write back and give me, as a fan, some unanswered questions. It was nice to have written you. Sincerely, Matthew K., 8th grader, Fossil Hill Middle School, Keller, Texas. That is just precious. I gotta hide that somewhere. I ain't never shared nothing like that with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That was wild. Wow. Ah, man. And I know it's life, bro. I do. I promise I do. It's just, it just hurts. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm so hurt. Like, I feel like that's just the best way to put it. And it's okay, because I know obviously he ain't have no, he couldn't do nothing about that. But, you know, And I low-key, hold on 1 second. Hope that I can watch this after stream because I don't want to miss this. But I'm doing my own thing, so I have to like look at it later. But it's another streamer. It's another streamer talking about Akira Toriyama. I think I had some videos planned that I was supposed to do a while back, and I low-key wish I would have did them earlier. I guess maybe now is the obvious time to do it. Um, but it's just so like I don't want to compare this to any other person's death, right? But anime itself, and I want to make this very clear because part of me was pissed off a little bit earlier. You know how grief works. You know, you get angry sometimes and whatnot. Um, a lot of people downplay Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people disrespect Dragon Ball Z, and they either won't watch it or they try to play with it, or they'll try to put it against shows like Attack on Titan and stuff like that. And I feel like even when we're having a conversation about top 5 anime and you try to talk about nostalgia and bias, I just don't think people are being real. You know, because Dragon Ball Z, despite its age and its influence, was still an amazing show. The Namekian, or not the Namekian arc, the Saiyan arc, Namekian arc, Cell Saga, Boo. And before all of Dragon Ball Z, there was Dragon Ball. And it was its own masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy to me. You get to even GT, Super Saiyan 4, something we had never seen before. Super, with all its flaws. Super still, you know what I'm saying, did its thing the way they did the thing that they did. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still, I think it brought what I already wanted. Like, I remember being a kid and seeing Dragon Ball Z Kai's opening and being like, why can't the animation be like that all the time? Like, why is it's so crisp? You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Soul playing, they flying and stuff in this 4K animation. And I'm like, yo, why'd it go back to like this 90s style when they have that? Super comes out a couple years later, and you know, it gave me what I wanted in a way. There's just so much I can say. Like, I don't want to ramble and talk about, you know, Dragon Ball Z being my first anime, how influential it is to all anime and manga, how important this man Akira Toriyama was in all of that, the entire stream. I just want to preface that before we continue and you know, start moving forward. I'm gonna watch a couple things. You know, obviously I said it's a celebration stream, so I'm gonna be watching his origins and some other videos of people that can understand the way that I'm feeling. And before we end, I'm gonna play a game that I meant to play a long time ago. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenchi, or Tenkai Ichi 2. A game I've never played before in my life. And I was supposed to play with other people, or I was supposed to make some type of content on it, but I just felt like we couldn't make our schedules match. And I'm gonna try it out tonight and see what happens. Hopefully it works. And even that music, man, it's crazy. But R.I.P. Rest in power. Rest in peace to Akira Toriyama, man. I feel like it's just such a like. It's a tough one. You know, anybody that dies of old age, you're like, you miss them, but like they were 60. You know what I'm saying? They were 60. They lived their life. Um, and I didn't know him personally, but in a way, with all his core values and everything he put into that show, that masterpiece, my favorite anime of all time, Dragon Ball Z, I feel like, in a way, all his fans know him. You know, like he gave us something. He did. I think he did. So it's tough, but I'm able to be okay with the way that life went. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, it is what it is. Like, nothing we can do about it. And he's going to live on through his work. I pray that, you know, he got led into heaven's gates. Pray for the peace, the perfect peace of God that passes all understanding is on his family. I pray this only helps his legacy and makes the people making his content in his death, after his death, it gives them some type of like jolt and helps them to appreciate and treat the series more carefully and more for the fans. You know what I'm saying? I just want to feel like what I'm watching matters and what I'm playing matters, and that this is like the will of Akira Toriyama. You know what I'm saying? So, and there was already some stuff that's so ironic. The content I was gonna create very soon, and I'm not gonna spoil y'all, I'm just gonna do it, but when it comes out, I guess it'll be even more perfect timing. Again, I told you I don't have no words really. I was gonna sit on stream and literally say no words and watch videos of Dragon Ball Z stuff the entire stream, but I said I gotta say something. I gotta, you know, I gotta do something. You know, I gotta play something, do something. It's a late night stream, but it's a necessary one for me. Very necessary. A lot of people are being touched by the news, and I think a lot of people need comfort, and even just that I'm hearing right now, it puts me in another place. You know, man. If you know, you know, bro. Like, it's not even a. I just hope. I hope that people stop playing with him, because that's the way that I take it. Is that they're playing with his writing, and you know, because it's not like this, you know, chess move story. People want to play like Dragon Ball Z ain't one of the GOATs. Like, it's not what influenced your favorite anime. Like, without Dragon Ball Z, your favorite anime wouldn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So, RIP. I mean, I'll keep moving on with the rest of the stream, getting into the, you know, the festivities and whatnot.